It is an undeniable truth to say that our world is going through a severe state of crisis.
We have become more and more intolerant, more and more divisive, separatist.
There is a growing awareness that a new spiritual age is dawning. One of these messengers of hope is British painter and author Benjamin Creme. For over 30 years, Benjamin Creme has been traveling around the world sharing his information with whomever wishes to listen.
It has everybody talking. The man who placed this ad is with us today. He is Benjamin Creme.
It's not me. It's the power and the inner truth of the story. It's an honor. It's a privilege. It's a service.
And Benjamin Creme is not the sort of evangelist who tries to get you to send him a check.
For years now, our next guest has been spreading the very controversial yet exciting message that Christ has already returned.
He comes for all people, religious and non-religious alike. He wishes really only to be called the teacher, because that's what he is.
As an author and international speaker, futurist Benjamin Creme has been telling audiences worldwide of the emergence of Maitreya, the world teacher. Creme maintains that Maitreya has not come alone, but with an enlightened group known as the Masters of Wisdom. Together they will help humanity solve its most enduring problems.
Maitreya. What does that, the Maitreya or Maitreya?
It's Maitreya. It's a personal name.
It's a personal name.
Your dinner, Saint Benjamin.
Okay.
So the personal name of the great being who holds the office on this planet of the world teacher is Maitreya.
The internationally best-selling book my next guest has written, called The Reappearance of Christ and the Masters of Wisdom, is causing a furor in Europe, and now the stir is hitting these shores. He claims to have specific evidence supporting the theory that the biblical Messiah has already returned and is living among us.
This is not your average religious leader.
Absolutely not. And he says, I have not come to found a new religion. People should continue to evolve within the framework of their own tradition, whatever it happens to be. I have come, he said, to teach humanity the art of self-realization.
This man that arrived on July 19th, 1977, from the Himalayas,
Yeah.
Is he already known in his community? Has he already made strides into...
Not as the world teacher, not as the Christ. He has many names. I mean, the Jews await him as the Messiah. The Hindus are awaiting the return of Krishna. The Buddhists await Maitreya Buddha. The Muslims await the Imam Mahdi. The Christians await the Christ. Humanity as a whole, consciously or unconsciously, is awaiting the arrival of the avatar, the teacher for this new age. And he comes as all of these, by whatever name men know him, so he is for them.
Okay, so he is a great teacher, he's not God.
He's not God. He's a messenger of God. He's a representative of God.
And what will this Messiah teach us?
He will teach us how to become one, how to transform our structures. He is really the embodiment, as we shall see. Someone who embodies the hopes, the aspirations of all the religious groups, of whatever name, throughout the world, but at the same time embodies the more practical aspirations of the political and the economic thinkers for a better life for humanity. So he is not a religious teacher per se this time. He is really speaking on a much wider basis about the transformation of all our institutions, political, economic, religious too, and social.
Share International magazine brings together two major directions of contemporary thought, the political and the spiritual. INN's Jim Dingman talked with Share International's editor, Benjamin Creme, on the meaning of their blend of spiritualism and progressive politics.
It's interesting that the spiritual philosophy you espouse has a very strong progressive political message. And I was wondering if you could share with us your opinion of the whole concept of the free market.
Well, the masters have a master, and his name is Maitreya, and Maitreya has given a great deal of teaching already to the world, and the essence from the political economic aspect of this teaching is that what he calls market forces, he calls the forces of evil. Evil because they are unequal in their action. The myth is that we are all playing on an equal and level playing field, whereas we're doing nothing of the kind. America, or Britain, or France, or Japan is not playing on the same level as Zaire, or Uganda, or Kenya, or any of the developing nations. So it's a myth, this thing of the equal market or a free market. There's nothing free about it. Market forces, Maitreya predicts, are the most dangerous attack on the freedom and justice of the ordinary people of the world. And they are insidious. They enter every aspect of our lives. They have a role to play, but where they enter that sphere of life where they have no role, for instance, in healthcare, in education, in how people live together socially and so on, they are destructive in their action. They benefit the few at the expense of the many. We have it in our hands to remedy the present, to change the present into a wonderful future, if we have the will to do so. We do not have to live in fear. We do not have to obey the law of greed. We do not have to accept the conditions of today, the pollution of the world, the degradation of the world, the starving millions of the world. We don't have to accept that. We have created all of that. All of us are responsible for the state of the world today. And so we have the problems to solve. The major problem of how to go on living in this planet and live, actually continue to live. Live without terrorism, without fear, without injustice, because if you don't do that, if you don't share, there will never be justice in the world. If there's no justice, there will never, ever be peace in the world. And if there's no peace, then there'll be no world. We will destroy all things on earth. That is so simple. And so Maitreya makes it the very basis of his teaching. We have to learn to share. And that is the message behind this crime which was committed on the 11th of September. When the American people and the Western people generally learn to share their resources, which are vast, with the world as a whole, then we will know justice for the first time. And knowing justice, we will know peace. And knowing peace, we will go on this evolutionary journey which will take us eventually to the stars.
You're spreading a message of great hope, aren't you?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ahead of humanity is the possibility, the chance to build the most wonderful, brilliant, technically amazing civilization we have ever built.